Right guys, Shay here, Uneven Balance, hope you guys are well. Want to do a video, I'm splitting this one up, so I'm going to do a video on South Africa and the upcoming ODI series, which starts tomorrow, because today is Monday, the 3rd of February. So yeah, tomorrow we've got the match in Newlands, in Cape Town, the first ODI, first of three. I want to start with the home team, and then I will do a video on England. But yeah, regards to South Africa, interesting selection. Obviously, I heard the comments from Quinton de Kock, in the pre-match presser, about giving people a chance, see what people can do, his own role as well. Personally, I think with him, I think that he could be a little bit overburdened if he continues to do this in the long term, captain up on the batting and keeping. I think it's going to take a real toll on him. He's one of the few real gems in that setup now, and they need to preserve him because he's going to be playing IPL, and I don't think he'll play much other T20 cricket now, probably because of his responsibilities now in the white ball sides for South Africa. But I do think that he'll still play a little bit of T20 outside, so he needs to be preserved as best as possible. The selection as it goes, I mean, it's quite an inexperienced team or squad, but it's not a young squad per se. I saw Cricket Info and their chosen 11, the expected probable 11. I mean, there's a lot of guys there on the 30-31 age mark. Tabriz Shamsi, David Miller, JJ Smuts, Bavuma, Van der Dusen, Reza Hendricks. There's a lot of guys there. The half of the team is 30 or above, pretty much, or 29, 30, 31 going on. So it's not a young team, but it is a team I guess you can build for 2023. I'm interested in seeing Luthos Pamela. I'm interested to see how he gets on if he does get the nod. I'm very interested to see JJ Smuts. I think that John Smuts is actually a guy who could do quite well for South Africa. They need kind of a leader, and he seems quite a strong vocal kind of character in his cricket. I mean, I know he's been leading Warriors for quite some time now and done a good job as well. He did well as well in the MSL last year with the Bay Giants. So I'd be interested to see how he fits in. Obviously, he had some fitness issues, which he's overcome, which is good. I think he's a very talented player as well. So good to see. Hopefully he gets, he does bat tomorrow, just playing his bat. Because I want to see what he's got at this level. Who else was interested in looking at? David Miller. I mean, David Miller, I keep saying I plan to do a video on him, but he is now coming to a point where he's 31 in June. Now he's coming to a point where if he doesn't kind of kick on and start to really realise his potential, then I think that the ship might sail on him before the World Cup happens in 3 years' time. And I really hope it doesn't. I think that he really needs to, he owes to himself to fulfil his potential and back to his capability, because his country, I think, deserve that, but all the time invested in him. And I think he owes to himself, because I think he'll have massive regrets. He's an extremely talented player. He's never really shown it. I mean, he's shown in fits and spurts, but not enough. And now he's one of the senior batsmen of the team. He needs to lead from the front. To be honest, I don't really want to see him anymore at 6. I don't want to see all that. I mean, I've seen this at the lineup from Cricket Info. There's like Hendricks, de Kock, Bavuma, Rassi, Van der Dusen, and then Miller, JJ Smuts. Do you want to? I'd like Miller at 4. I like to see Miller at 4. I think he's the kind of guy. I don't. He's got this. He's been given this kind of tag as a finisher. Why? Because of a couple of seasons in the IPL, do have a Punjab like 6 years ago. He's not. He's a kind of guy. He can hit at a good rate. He showed that in the recent BBL for Hobart. But he's very much a guy who can bat 30, 35 overs. So I would like to see him at 4 and build innings. I think that's one of the problems, that they've kind of put him at 6 and 7, 5, 6, 7, just as like the finisher. He's not that. I don't see him as that kind of player. I think he should be batting at 4 and say, right, you just stay there, because the reality is if he bats 30 overs, he'll get close to 100, if not 100, but he'll pace his way into an innings. He knows how to play his game. He's he's got quite consistent game management, and he can excel at the end. But I think putting the pressure on him to go and finish, I think that's where the problem lies. I like seeing Miller at 4, to hiding at 5 and 6. Be good to see him there. Let Smuts go in at 6. And Bavuma should bat at 3 because he's been doing well in white ball. So, and put Rassi at 5, who's also done very well at white ball. That's how he got his test berth. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see that. The bowling, I mean, Lungi Ngidi, very talented player, been saying for a while. Also said on here that he needs to lose some weight, because I think that's causing problems with his injuries. He's carrying too much body fat in that frame. He's lost apparently 5 kgs, which is great to hear. So, you know, it'd be really good to see a fully fit Lungi Ngidi for South Africa. I think he's going to be bowling with Buren Hendricks, Shamsi, and I forgot now the third seamer. Is it Nokia? I can't remember now. I've lost my... it was definitely Hendricks, Shamsi, himself, and oh yeah, I think Papaguayo. Papaguayo's going to be playing tomorrow as well. So, and I'm missing someone though. And I think it is Nokia. I don't think it's Nokia, is it? It's not Nokia. I was completely lost. I've completely forgot. Apologies. As for Buren Hendricks, they're obviously trying to bring him in now as part of the setup. I don't think that he's gonna be that effective. We'll wait and see. Obviously, but tomorrow we'll see. Obviously, he's got a few opportunities, so we'll see in the next 3 games. I would have probably gone with Dale Steyn. Now, it falls my way, he's not playing any kind of franchise cricket anywhere. He may be playing PSL, I'm not sure if he is, but if he's not, I would have picked him. And if he was, I think he would have dropped to play for SA. And the reasons being because I know he's not really part of the long-term plans, but he wants to play in T20 World Cup, and I think to keep him kind of match fit, you want to be getting him into play cricket for South Africa. So I would have played Steyn personally. I think it would have helped as well, you know, like Ngidi, Hendricks, Papaguayo, Sapamla. In fact, that's the bowling attack, isn't it? Ngidi, Hendricks, Papaguayo, Sapamla. That is the bowling attack. So I think a Dale Steyn there would have been good to play. Maybe he just be around the setup. I would have had him there personally. Instead of Buren Hendricks, I would have had Dale Steyn there. It's just to kind of guide the young players, especially Sapamla and Ngidi. I mean, I know he's played a little bit now, but he's still very young. He's only 23 years old. I think it would have benefited massively from Dale Steyn being in and around the setup, even if Steyn only played the 1 match. As I expected, as I said on previous videos, especially on transformation, that they would level up the playing field now and hit those targets through the white ball teams, and that was going to happen tomorrow. Almost certainly, I see 3, if not 4, of the black African players playing. The good thing is it's not quarter pick. It's very much a merit. There's arguments for Sapamla, but he's done well. He's performed well in franchise cricket for the Warriors. He looks a real talent, and I'm glad he's playing. I'm really glad he's playing. And Delay said, hey, big fan. Ngidi for sure, and Bavuma for sure. They should be playing, so they will level up the playing field. So it makes it easier to kind of anticipate their selection and guess who's going to be playing tomorrow. But yeah, I think obviously what's happened the last few weeks, South Africa just want to get away from all the issues they had in the Test arena. New captain, new start. It's a new cycle now. 1-day cricket. You've got England at home. They want to kind of state their case and show that they show to the fans that they can perform at the highest level against the world champions and the best ODI side in the world. So they want to do well. And there's obviously some people there who have got a lot to prove. Like I said, it's not it is an inexperienced side, but it's not a young side. You know, it's not a young team. So it's guys that know the games inside out already. Manu Doosan, JJ Smarts, Reza Hendricks. Reza Hendricks to me was hot done by. Should have gone to the World Cup, but they went with Amla. But there you go. And I think these guys have a lot to prove, and they want to make a statement. So I think they're going to hopefully perform quite well. We want a competitive series, obviously, and obviously very interested to see how Decott goes as captain as well, because juggling those 3 acts, it reminds me of Alex Stewart 20 years ago. It's not easy, opening bats, keeping, and as a captain the side, it's that's bloody hard. You know what I mean? So let's see how it goes. Anyway, guys, if you enjoy the video, please do like it. definitely comment. I always say, please leave me a comment, that'd be great. Share the video, please, and most of all, subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Cheers.